For Mary Jean Davis, volunteering isn't an act of giving, it's a way of living. Look around this capital city and you'll see evidence of her faith in action. On the East End, West Side, along the riverfront, or out at Coonskin, her dedication and service are unequaled. It might surprise you to find out that Mary Jean was born in Parkersburg, not Charleston, on October 30th, 1942, to parents Frances and Charles McIntosh. Her father fired off this birth announcement: "Mary Jean arrived this morning, Frankie and baby fine. Dad will pull through. Mac." A hint of the humor that runs through her family lineage. Mary Jean's early years were spent in the Ravenswood area. She and her mom lived with her grandmother, while Mary Jean's dad served in the military. Her dad was a Navy man, led to serve. Her mother was clearly devoted to her little girl. Just look at the attention to detail in this baby book she kept so meticulously. The photos reveal a happy childhood and a little girl who liked dogs. Trinket was her first puppy love. She also liked to dance. Mary Jean started taking lessons at the age of 10. Baton and ballet, acrobats, and tap. Her considerable talent prompted her teacher, Elizabeth Embleton, to award Mary Jean a scholarship. Her family moved to Charleston when she was 3, after her dad returned to civilian life. Mary Jean attended Mercer Grade School, where the YMCA parking lot is now. Then, it was Thomas Jefferson Junior High. And for high school, she was a Charleston High School mountain lion. With all the years of dance classes, she was a natural for cheerleader, head cheerleader no less. She also took to the stage. This was from the last assembly of the year, the Follies. She and her friends doing a rendition of "I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair." Then, it was on to WVU, where she danced in a talent show with the Kappas and was voted Freshman Princess of Mountaineer Weekend. And who served on the steering committee for that event? None other than Kay Davis, the man she married on June 29, 1963. He went to law school, and she got a degree from Monongalia School of Practical Nursing. Mary Jean and Kay have 3 children, Debbie, Tierney, and Kevin, and 11 grandchildren. The family has been stalwarts of Charleston's First Presbyterian Church. Her former pastor says she has a powerful sense of humor.
She has a puffet, which everybody knows about, Squeaky, and she takes Squeaky with her, and Squeaky through Mary Jean becomes totally personified. She used to give these moments for mission in the church I used to serve at First Presby in Charleston. And whenever Mary Jean would give a moment for mission, I knew that I was going to get poked fun at by way of Squeaky. And the funny thing about it was, even when she was poking fun of me in public, I kind of enjoyed it and looked forward to it because she's that winsome.
The volunteer work she does at First Presby is just one of a long, long list of nonprofits, committees, and organizations she serves. Many she leads. She was first elected to City Council in 1999 and gets high praise for her work ethic and dedication.
But she is the best member of City Council in America. And I know she blanches every time I say that, or that the mayor says it, especially when we do it in front of other City Council members. But she is so actively involved in so many good things that are happening in this community. It's almost like if something good is happening in Charleston, you know that there's Mary Jean's fingerprints are somewhat part of that.
Evidence of her leadership is easily seen. She was an early supporter of the ballpark, the murals that adorn the pillars under I-64. She was the liaison that worked with the McGees, the city, and state highways on the lighting of the city's bridges. And she was the link between the city and Betty Schoenbaum for the stage at Haddad Riverfront Park. Her attention to detail continues to reap benefits.
If you want something done, you give it to Mary Jean Davis. Even things that were not in her department, such as a problem I had with the AstroTurf out at the soccer field. She was right there getting me the right people to contact to talk about it. And we are getting new AstroTurf at the soccer arena out at Coonskin, thanks to the help of Mary Jean Davis.
Elected to serve an at-large position, she gets involved in all areas of the city. With projects on the west side, she teams up with Councilman the Reverend James Ely.
Whatever is going on, she'll try to make it work. And so she's just a joy to be around. Somebody that, if she calls, you want to hurry up and run and get to her to help out, because you know that what she's doing is just going to succeed, because she's in the business of making stuff succeed.
Her relational skills are intergenerational relational skills. She can relate to any age group, from children to old fuddy-duddies like me, from teenagers to middle-agers, from governors to garbage collectors, senators to students. She can relate across the board generationally and vocationally to just about anybody she meets.
Those skills are now deployed with oversight on the renovation of the Charleston Civic Center. Having shepherded to success more projects than we can name in this video, Mayor Danny Jones asked her to play point on the $82 million project. Faith and family are the pillars that support her. She still likes to dance. She still loves her pups. Buster Brown, you're one lucky dog. And she's still head cheerleader for the city of Charleston. Volunteering, Mary Jean says, is her passion.
And I'm very proud of you, Mary Jean. I'm just so proud of you as a person and a wonderful asset to our community.
She helps us understand the breadth and depth of what it means to be a pillar.
If you can conceive it, she can make it happen.
No one else has participated in, led more discussions, more meetings, more community involvement opportunities than Mary Jean Davis in looking for ways to make our city a better place to be. No one else will take those phone calls at 6 o'clock in the morning when somebody says, hey, I just heard this in the newspaper. No one else cares more about the results and less about the credit when good things happen in our community. And no one else has done more for our community to make it a better place than Mary Jean Davis.
Mary Jean Davis, the spirit of the valley.